Welcome back. So we have this kind of hideous string, and we have this where you can add stuff. I'm not satisfied with any of it, but it works. It works. So I can appear, and I can give him a value here, and I can say add, and he pops up here. So it works. It's just not that pretty, and I just want to make it a bit more pretty. So this lesson, I just want to remove the form, and I want to add a table here, just to show you how simple that actually is with the current code we have. So let's go in here and just remove the form. I'm in the HTML for the person, and I'll just show you where I'm going here. Let's start on the person controller. I'm in the index view. I'll right click and say go to the view, and here it is. So then I'm start out just removing the form. It's just hideous right now. Let's save it, go back here and do a refresh, and now the form is gone. Just give it a second. And next what we want to do is we actually want to add a table here, so so that this looks prettier. The form is gone. Let's add the table. So I'm going in here and I'm pasting in some code, which is pretty much just stolen from an example on getbootstrap.com. So I've pretty much just gone in here and found a code example. Yeah, it's up to you. You can get it from anywhere. But I want to show you how easy it is to actually make a table. So I'm just adding a table here, and again, right now it's of course doesn't contain the person data, but let's just see what I actually put in there, and then we'll make it work afterwards. So we have our persons here and stuff like that, but now it'll pop up with something else. Give it a second. So there now we actually have some kind of table. Looks nice and shiny, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to change things around a bit, so that instead of writing first name, it's going to write ID, and instead of last name, it's just going to be name. And then we're going to remove the email. Now encourage you to put in more properties. And then what I'll notice is that that was inside the header, right? So let's save that, and that's this part up here. So if I do a refresh, it only has 2 areas now available, and this one will kind of disappear for us. So let's let it refresh here. There we go. It's still there with the data, but it's kind of, the header is only there for 2 of them. So let's go back here. Now I want to keep one of these TRs. I'll remove the other ones. There we go. Each TR here, that's inside the body. So each TR is kind of a row inside. So a TR is kind of this row right here, or this row right here. Now we want that dynamically added. We don't want that to be hard coded. So we're going to grab our for each loop. It's that simple. I'm going to steal this one, paste it inside the body. Oh, come on. Paste it inside the body. There we go. And then for each round I do, I'm going to make a new TR, table row, and there I'm going to add the person's ID and the person's name. It's that simple. So notice that I just went from having some pretty ugly, just plain string, into actually making this into a table. So that was kind of the goal of this video. So let's just see the result. Let's go back and see the result. Now, before you remember, we had this plain list. It's actually still there. Now we're going to get something like this instead. It just looks shinier. That's kind of all we get from it. But I want next lesson to actually into this also add an add button and stuff like that. So now we have another view of our actual application. It doesn't do anything. It's just, I think it's just shinier to have it in a table like this. But up to you. Now you know how to make a table inside your view using your Razor syntax, where we went in and used a for each loop to actually build a table with rows. See you in the next lesson.